EA Sports. It's in my ass.
Ooh.
Pause.
No pause. Play.
Welcome back to another edition of the Jerk Circle podcast. I am your host today, Andrew. This is your favorite podcast. This is the only podcast you listen to. Or it's probably not, and you are like, oh, I come back because it's just like that dirty little secret that I have, and I have to play it on every Thursday.
Your guilty
'cause that's when
pleasure.
Yeah, guilty pleasure. As always, I am joined by my handsome, sexy co-hosts, Harold, Jared, and Dylan. Say hi, guys.
Hello.
Hello. How's it going?
So, Harold, let's just start with you. How you feeling about the trades going on in the NBA?
Well, how do I feel about it? I think we need to get like a Mavericks fan on here because I think that would be comedy gold to see what's going through their minds right now. Because what I think I could spend the next 20 minutes talking about the Luka trade, but I'm just gonna leave it here. I'm just gonna leave it and make a short, poignant statement that tells everyone how I feel in a short summary.
Straight to the point.
Straight to the point. All right. Remember that one scene for Family Guy when they said, "Peter, you can win the boat or you can win the box," and Peter goes, "Well," he goes for the box, and Lois is like, "What are you doing? We could win a boat," and Peter goes, "But we can win the box. It could be anything. It could even be a boat." You traded away your face of the franchise for an older guy. What are we doing? I traded my sports car for a 2003 Honda Civic. Like, yeah, they're elite,
Right.
but come on, what are we doing? Like, that's what I would be doing if I was a Mavs fan.
And it's crazy because that trade that shocked the world, because even people that don't really watch the NBA, don't have any interest in basketball, they see that come up, or they see it from their friends or whatever, they hear it through the grapevine, and they're like, no way. I mean, there's some sort of reaction because that's like the face of the franchise.
I saw they mentioned it during a
kinda blown away
pickleball
from
tournament, and I'm like, dude, there's people
You
getting
watching
traded
pickleball?
that no, but I saw a clip on Twitter of it. It was during a pickleball match or something, and they were like, oh, something. They're like, yeah, we could have a major moment here today, just like the Luka trade. And it was like, oh my goodness. But
Yeah, that's gonna be a meme for like years to come.
You know, we're in a different era because dudes are being traded that never been traded before. Like legendary franchise face of the franchise guys are getting traded. I might get traded. I might have to go to a different podcast, guys. We'll have to see.
We're talking about it.
Speaking of talking about it, hi Jared. How have you been?
Hi. You know, it's a little same old, same old. Get up, go to work, cry a little bit, go home.
Why are you crying at work?
Because I'm at work.
Well, I get that, but expound.
Actually, I'm crying most of the time lately because Harold's wife keeps yelling at me at work.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, Harold, that's not very nice.
That's
He's
what
a
I
big
keep
boy. He can
telling her.
handle it. I'm glad that
I can't. I cry.
I'm glad that he's yelling at him because she's not yelling at me. So I'll take it.
Yeah, yeah. I'll take one for the team for you, bud.
No, okay, be honest. You got the belt when you got home.
I got more than a belt, but I ain't gonna say what it was.
Got yeah, I won't say that either, but I know.
All I'm gonna say is, if you know, you know. But squaw!
I don't know what that was, but
You know, the freedom stick that she has.
Yep.
the freedom
Harold's
stick.
Mm-hmm.
I have to beat the ladies out with a stick. Back
The only
away.
problem is it happens so often. I'm pretty sure Harold enjoys it now.
Ooh.
Did he ever not?
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. He probably always enjoyed it. It is Harold.
What?
Ooh. Well, that lovely voice that you're hearing is Dylan. Dylan, how are you doing, buddy?
Doing all right. Kind of tired. Not gonna lie.
Like, tired of us?
Wait.
Are you sick of
Can I?
us?
Can I
No, like
say something?
exhausted,
Yeah, you can say
ready
something.
for bed.
Dylan, are you tired because you're a man that actually worked a full day at work? Unlike somebody else in this podcast?
Yeah, I am tired for that reason.
I got called
Yeah,
out
it
at
wasn't
work
me.
for it though. You know, even my own boss said it. He's like, "Well, if Cheyenne's going home, then Harold's going home." I'm like, "I got to talk about it with the boss first." And she looked at me. She's like, "You're going home." I'm like, "All right."
You're going home.
Oh,
I said, "What? You don't want to wait an hour for a cab again?" And she didn't like that.
Mhm.
I mean, you could have stayed and like swept the floors or something.
That's what I'm saying.
We could have had me, Jared, and Dylan in a triple threat spit swap match.
Bit swap and makeout match?
No.
Who's gonna win that
No.
belt?
Can we get some lore? Can we get some fan art of that?
Well,
Spit
yeah,
swap and makeout match?
if you're an artist, could you draw me, Jared, and Dylan having a triple threat spit swap makeout sesh?
I'm so glad I'm not involved in this.
Andrew
you
could be the
will
ref.
be. You should
Andrew could
be.
be the ref.
I'm gonna be the Kansas City refs. I'm just gonna be blind. I can't see anything.
Did you see the
What do you
one
mean?
guy
They see
asked?
everything. They see different things.
Did you
Well,
see
they
the
don't
one
see the
guy
right
asked
stuff.
Mahomes which ref is his favorite?
Yes, that was
I did that.
hilarious.
He asked Kelsey the same thing, and he's like, good question. Next.
Yeah, well, Kelsey's also like, he was like going off on the media,
Mm-hmm.
and of course, like, the officiants come out and go, well, we have so many people that only watch the same games or officiate the same games. So for people to think that there's some conspiracy going on is just ridiculous. And the like every comment is like, yeah, just remember who they're getting paid by. So
I'm gonna
That is
swerve
right.
while they stay in the lane. Why are they being so defensive?
For good reason.
yeah, maybe it's because people are actually calling out. And I get it. Like you're human. Like you're gonna miss stuff, but I would maybe be a little bit more on that side of the argument 20 years ago. Now that we have like what you claim is like the most advanced like camera angles and technology for the, and you have all these like stop and replays and you have almost every angle possible. How are you missing some of this stuff?
Right.
You know, and I get you can't stop every play, but I don't know. Some stuff is just blatant. Like, if 90 million people, or however many people are watching certain games, are like, yeah, that there's no way that shouldn't be a call, then you probably should have called that. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not one of the guys that's saying that there's a conspiracy. I'm just saying like there's some stuff that should be called because it's blatant. But
It's pretty sad when even the announcers are pointing it out.
yeah, you get the announcers involved, then you know, stuff just isn't going right.
Yeah.
Just like the
It makes it not fun to watch, to be honest. Like, I have
Yeah.
zero interest in the Super Bowl this year.
Hey, you could root against a team.
The problem is I hate both teams.
I'll flip a coin then.
That's
Go-
pretty much what it is.
Go Kendrick Lamar.
I mean, I guess I have to.
Do you
I
think
have to
Kendrick
vote for
Lamar?
the Eagles.
Do you think Kendrick Lamar is gonna sing
He
all of the lyrics of "Not Like Us"?
he's not gonna say nothing, but he'll go quiet because he already confirmed he's gonna sing it. He's gonna do what Katy Perry did because she couldn't say for California Girls for the Super Bowl. She couldn't say the grass is always greener because it's marijuana innuendo. But instead, what he's gonna do is he's gonna get to that point where he's gonna get to it, and then it'll be quiet. But then you're gonna hear
That's
everyone
like
in
the
the stadium
whole song, though.
going A minor.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's pretty much the whole song is just the diss track. I mean,
The
so
whole
there's,
song
there's
is
stuff
fun
in-
when it's a fastball. And he called Drake's boys a bunch of diddlers, and one of them already got busted. So I mean, I don't know. We don't have diddlers in our squad, right, Dylan? Or do we have?
hope
Or
not.
do we got any diddlers here?
Why are you asking me?
I'm just asking. I don't think we have any diddlers here. Do you?
Oh
Do
my
you think we
God.
got some guys here?
He's a second
No, I
opinion.
didn't. But that sounds like targeting.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's not targeting. I can't say that. All right.
Go look at
Come
college
on,
rules to
Harold.
find out if it's
So,
targeting.
all right. So before I lose my train of thought on this, my Luca Dallas Mavericks pop Funko. What do we do with that now?
I don't know.
Because
Save
I
it.
looked up and I saw it.
It'll
Man,
probably be worth more in a little while.
I was gonna say, actually, maybe save that because
Yeah.
down the road, some Mavericks fan is probably gonna want to pay money.
I would say he's
Or-
right next to my Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, James Harden, Brooklyn Nets pop Funkos. So
Ew. You should throw away every other pop Funko that you just mentioned, except for the Luca one.
what about my
Whoa,
Saquon
whoa.
Barkley one?
What about Brooke Lopez?
Brooke Lopez,
Brooke
know,
Lopez is fine.
Brooke Lopez is my boy. I love Giannis, but Brooke might be my favorite Buck, honestly.
I don't know. I gotta go with Bobby.
Bobby's great too.
Ooh,
Oh my
Bobby
goodness.
Portis.
Bobby's great. I love
Who?
Bobby. My favorite used to be Middleton, but you can't really do that no more.
Yeah.
Everyone on the Bucks right now, who's the most likely to show up at like a wrestling event? I think it's Bobby.
Oh, 100%. Well, I don't know. Giannis is big into wrestling too, so. Actually, he's
Yeah.
been to a few of them, hasn't he?
Has he? I don't remember seeing him in the crowd, but dude, I feel
I'm
like
pretty sure he was.
he'd be like the Hall of Fame wrestler because like he's too big.
Yeah, he's huge.
You just eat a man.
All right. I think that's a good place to call it for the small/medium/big talk. Whatever.
But Andrew, before we cancel it, what are we sponsored by?
I don't know, Harold. What are we sponsored by?
Sponsored by Dylan Johnson's mama. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have doxed his full name, but sponsored by Mama Johnson. We miss you. We love your food.
Yeah, we do. That we do.
All three of us are sponsored in that way, then.
Do you have a sponsor, Andrew? We got some sponsor for you, or what? Oh,
No, and
depends for that
I'm
big
afraid
booty.
after
Mhm.
I'm afraid after this main topic, we might not have any sponsors, which is fine. It's okay.
Well, maybe they'll fix their issues.
Yeah,
I
and
doubt
maybe they will. That's a great point. Because our main topic for this episode is going to be businesses or restaurants or any places of work or whatever employment that you are done with. Like boycotting, like you've had like really bad experiences or like they're just not getting things right. And so that's what we're going to talk about. I just feel like it could have been really fun, maybe get some people riled up in some ways. Have some fun conversation going back and forth. So I can start to give you guys time if you would like.
Lead the way, Captain.
All right. So my company or whatever that I'm boycotting or that I'm done with, and Dylan knows, you all know, I'm pretty sure Jared knows, how I feel about this specific, and it's widely known all over the world. It is McDonald's. I am coming out and saying it. I am done. Absolutely done. And there are probably people that are listening that absolutely love McDonald's. And that's like their number one favorite fast food. Don't know how you could label it as that. But when they get your order wrong, almost like it's like every other order. You just get to a point where you're just like, why do I keep giving you my money? Because you don't correct it. You don't fix it. You don't make up for it. And just some of the examples I've had, there have been times where like we order like a couple meals and they've forgotten fries with the meals, and sometimes they'll put the fries in a separate bag. And I get, okay, maybe if you forgot a bag, but like you're looking at the order. And I would understand, like our little small town of like 5,000 people, I'd get it if it was like a really, really big city and you've got, like, it's super busy and like you've got, it's not the case all the time. This McDonald's specifically, sometimes there's nobody in line and only a couple cars in the parking lot, and I'm sitting in the drive-thru and I still get my order wrong. There was a time where I came home picked up food from McDonald's. I come home and I ordered a double bacon quarter pounder. I'm like, ooh, like that. To me, I'm like, that's a decent sandwich, and I'm like, I haven't had one in a while. And I'm sitting here, and I think I was talking to you guys, and I open it up, and it right on the tag on the front of the box, because they'll put like a little like tag sticker thing of like what you ordered on the carton of the sandwich or the burger, whatever that you ordered. And on the top it says double quarter pounder with bacon. I'm like, great, awesome. Open her up, take a couple bites, and then I like the second or third bite I pull away from it, and I'm like, what the hell? It's not a double, it's a single. They didn't
them
throw on an extra
motherfuckers.
patty. Like,
Yeah, I'd be pissed.
Okay,
it's not like once. It's not like once here or there. It's like we've missed like they've missed like bags of like a couple bags of cookies or like sound like a big bag right now, and that's fine. But bags of fries or like fries with your meals, or like they forget your drinks and they mess up your order for your burger. And at just some point, I'm just so fed up, and I'm just like, I'm done. Their food is meh at best. I only would go there because there's only like a couple fast food places in our area, because we're a small town, little town, and like if I go to a bigger town that's next door, like Oshkosh, a bigger city like that, I don't even think about McDonald's. That is the last place that I would go in a bigger city. So to me, that is mine. That is one of them. I at the point where like I made a joke. We were out at we were watching the wrestling match last week, and I was making a joke to Dylan because the commercial came on. I'm like, I can't even look at this thing. It's so nasty. I'm like, I'm not watching this. I'm not even looking at the commercials. So that is the one place that I've decided I'm done with, and I'm not ordering from there anymore. I don't care if there's even a couple items on the menu that I like. I'm just done.
if I've been
That is mine. So
if I bit into a double quarter pounder and there's only one patty, I'd be so mad because that's a meat mirage right there. Where's the meat at? Come on.
Yeah. I've been through it. And it's happened too many times. To the point where I'm just like fed up with it, and I'm done. So.
Hey, being a big back can be very emotional. Big back in a small town, that's not a good combo right there.
No, it's not, and I don't know, I boil it down to like, okay, how many times before I say no, It's, to me, I'm like, sometimes it's not that hard. I used to work in fast food, I know. You look at the order that's on the screen. It's like a matching game. Okay, this is in there. Yep, that's in there. Okay, this is in there. Yep, and that's that. Yep. Okay, everything lines up. We're good to go. But some people don't even look at that. Oh yeah, I see. What looks like maybe a fry in the bottom of that. I don't. Just give it to them. They're waiting. Go give it to them. Yeah. Well, no more. No more. So whoever wants to follow that up is more than welcome to.
Nobody speaks.
Nobody. You guys don't have it.
Am
I on an island here?
I got this.
Okay.
We're looking through our big back Cambodia.
Mine's not so much a whole franchise. I'll stick with fast food here. Mine is a specific Burger King.
Ooh.
Because I like Burger King. Don't get me wrong, I love Burger King. That's some good ass food. But there's a specific one in Oshkosh. I have not eaten there since, oh dear God, I was probably 14, 15. That place was so fucking disgusting. I think I found like 2 or 3 hairs in my burger. And I've straight boycotted it since. I have not been back there. And I'm like 122, so it's been a long time.
Dude, I think I've seen more drug deals in that Burger King parking lot than I have anywhere else.
Mind you, that's the same one that made the news for some lady jumping through the drive-thru at somebody.
Oh.
If that's got any indication of how great this fucking Burger King is.
You messed up my whopping that ass.
I think there's someone in this pod group that might have to have some rebuttal.
Oh, and back to your McDonald's thing before we go to the next thing.
Yeah.
So they don't fuck my orders up too often, and I've been lucky the couple times they fucked it up. It's been for my better. I always get like an extra burger or
They're just
extra
giving you
something.
my food at this point.
Pretty much. It sounds like it.
You stole my food. You stole my pan.
Yeah.
I am not complaining.
Are you sure maybe it wasn't the McDonald's messing your order up? It's just Jared in the cover at night stealing some stuff from you?
Oh my god.
It's
dude.
been me perked behind you the whole time I get up there. Be like, hey, give
I
me
swear
that
to
beef
God.
burger.
Yeah, that's probably you.
You're like, what's that shadow behind me? You're like, it must have been the wind.
Don't worry about it.
Jared on his tipitos, like, sneaking up to steal your food.
Yeah, because I'm very fucking sneaky.
Hey, actually they did a study. Fat guys are softer on their feet, which I don't know how that works. But
I don't know how
fat
that
guys are
works.
softer
Because
on
we're
their feet.
fat and can't lift our feet too high.
Yeah, that's gotta be true.
Because they
Gotta be it. I
they
don't
did
know.
something about it. Like they said, fat people are better because, like, obviously you're bigger, so it's easier to spot you. But the actual like sound profile, fat people can like navigate it better. They're like Dune, like sandwalkers from Dune. I don't know.
I mean, I gotta take their word for it.
Dylan, did you want to add any rebuttal to what Jared said, and then maybe go into a place that you maybe are done with?
I don't really have a rebuttal for him. I mean,
Okay.
if he just has something against that particular spot,
Yeah,
that's
it's
up
just
to him.
that one.
Okay.
It's not like he hates the franchise.
Fuck no. I love
But
Burger
if
King.
he said, what if he said he hated the franchise?
Well, then there might be some issues.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
But
no,
we're
no,
not
no.
there.
I'm not saying that.
No,
Okay.
we're not there. We're not having that issue tonight.
We're not. Well,
It can't be the worst franchise just because they have probably the best fast food video game. That Burger King Sneak King game is probably better
Oh,
than
dear
anything
God.
McDonald's, Wendy's, and anywhere else came up with.
Well, I don't think any of the other ones had a video game.
No,
I don't know.
I don't
not
think so.
any major
think so.
nothing. I mean, maybe there's like a McDonald's like phone game on your phone that like your grandma would play, but
That wouldn't surprise
Uh,
me.
Maybe.
Dylan, did you have a place? Could be anywhere.
If I had to choose, it's
Doesn't have to.
gonna be the same as you. It's McDonald's,
Oh yes.
and I haven't been there since
Talk about it.
I don't know. It's probably been like a year and a half, closing in on 2 years. Ever since I wasn't forced to go there.
Mhm.
You know,
Oh, I see.
I was so sick of it. And to your point, they do always get the orders wrong. But yeah, I don't know how one person can eat so much McDonald's. It's disgusting.
Yeah,
As-
I hate that establishment.
I even felt like after I was done eating it, like I'm just like, oh my gosh, like
what a fat
so
slob.
much, like, yeah, like literally that's how I felt. And to me, like some fast food places are just getting more and more and more expensive. Where you have some place, an establishment like Chili's, where they're like, we'll give you the 3 for me for $10, and I'm like, brother, that is less than I would pay sometimes at McDonald's. Sign me up. Sign me up
Yeah.
right now. And it's
Can't argue with
way
that.
better
Only those
tasting
choices.
food.
And yeah, I mean, I get it. There's not really anywhere else like in town. You have like 2 or 3 options.
There's not.
But I would so much rather cook at home than eat at that
Oh,
place.
Oh,
Fuck that.
100%.
I'm getting all my
That's
burgers from a guy
disgusting.
at work from now on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
oh
shout
my
out.
gosh, he's
Yeah,
got some
shout
good
him out.
burgers.
Shout him out.
I'm just gonna force myself to then cook and make delicious food at home than eat that at that terrible establishment.
Plus, you know what? If you're big backing it and you're like, I'm on the big back caravan, I'm going to McDonald's to get a boatload of food. Like, everyone looks at you like, damn, fatty, that's all for you. You could bring a whole thing home from the grocery store and you eat like 8 burgers. It's like, well, who's going to judge me? My wife?
That's true. But I will say it's not just this specific location either. Because some people are like, oh, well, maybe it's just that bad. There is one that is in a city close to us.
Mm-hmm.
I have gone there
Yep.
plenty of times. It is on the north side of the city. I stood there. I'm waiting for my food. 15 minutes go by. I haven't even been looked at yet. And it's probably because I'm not great to look at. I get it. But still a customer. Still a customer.
Well,
I'm giving you my money so you can give me something back. If I don't feel like, I was always taught when I worked in fast food, you greet everybody with like a nice smile, and I know it's hard and maybe people are in a bad mood, I get it. But in those, like, you're chasing people away, and I know that McDonald's is a giant corporation, and they could probably, stand to lose customers, I get it. But
right.
fine, then I'll be happy and you'll be happy. I'm just not going to give you my money, and you don't have to deal with me. So.
I'm happy I
Yeah.
don't eat there anymore.
Yeah, my big bro was telling me something about that place. I know which one you're talking about. He'll tell me stuff. He told me when he had to go there, like some horror stories about it. And I won't say what, but he tells you it, and it sounds like a Theo Von skit. You're like, this is fake. No way, this is real. What do you mean you saw a fat guy lose a tooth and start throwing a fit at the restaurant? What are you talking about? I don't know why it mattered, but I was like, why is it like the trap house over there, man? But
Yeah,
yeah,
not something I'm going to be doing anymore.
you're not loving it.
I am not. I also
Yeah,
feel like... What were you going to say, Dylan?
I just said, that's mine.
Oh. Yeah, I was just going to say, like, maybe it's just, like, from what I remember as, like, a child growing up, and, like, McDonald's was the place because you play a place, and you had the games in there, and, like, it was just a different time and a different vibe. I also feel like the food tasted way better than it does now.
Nostalgia
like
probably does
that
a big
with a
thing
lot
on
of
that.
things. Yeah, probably. But as you grow older, you mature, and I'm just done with it. So, Harold, if you've got one, go ahead and rant.
The maturing statement's debatable because I've seen people that are grown that act like they're 12, act like they're 2.
Mm-hmm.
But I've given it some thought, and as a card-holding member of the Big Back Committee, I have low standards. I'm like a pig. I'll eat whatever thing you throw in the trough in front of me. I complain rarely about food, unless you're Domino's. Oh my gosh! Every time, listen. Now,
Another terrible place.
Big back in a small town, you're limited on your options, and you're like, what, I want a pizza. What's the nearest Italian place? Domino's? I guess. All right, we'll see what happens. And you get it, and it's like, that one episode of SpongeBob where they have a grease off and it's just grease everywhere? That's Domino's. All the pizza, I could wring out that dough and that pizza and the cheese, and it would just drip, drip, drip grease. It's just yucky, icky, gooey. Ugh.
And then a 90% chance it's not even fully cooked yet.
No, they undercook it a lot or they overcook it. I will say I like some of their chicken if you get it right. Sometimes it's a piss poor effort, but the chicken's sometimes okay. But the reason why Domino's is the bottom of the list right now is I had a real big back betrayal moment on me. I ordered some Domino's for. Okay, this is a safe space. My name's Harold. I'm a big back. So I ordered some food there. Hi, thank you. Thank you for this big back meeting. I ordered some food there on a Sunday night or Sunday afternoon, and I ordered some pizza and some chicken for me, and my fiance wanted a pizza, so we got that. So I placed the order, and my delivery driver, I was expecting to be like a hot young lady or a stoner dude. I get my very friendly coworker, and he hands me the food, and he goes, because at work I'm nicknamed Hot Dog, which maybe we'll talk about that at a different store. You got to tune in for that. But he goes, well, geez, Hot Dog, this is a lot of food for you. I'm like, don't tell me what I can and can't eat.
All out by the delivery man.
He goes, I hope you're saving some for leftovers hot dogs for work tomorrow. I'm like, man, if you don't, I'm going to take that tip away from you. You ain't getting no tip.
Like, Harold, I got a call out of work. I broke my back carrying all your food up the stairs.
Oh, jeez.
It And the worst part was, I was like, oh man, like I'm big back man, I'm evil. And then I go to eat my food, and 2 bites in, I'm like, this shit's ass.
Yeah, have you ever done the napkin thing on the pizza? So you take, it's pretty simple. I've done it before. You take a napkin, you lay it right on top of the pizza. The napkin gets soaked in grease.
Mhm.
I'm not joking. I'm not exaggerating. I took it off and it was just drenched in grease. I'm like,
I guarantee you,
done eating this thing.
I guarantee you, if you took like a pair of tidy whities and throw it on the pizza box and closed it, if you open it, it's gonna look like another pepperoni with how much grease it absorbed.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be like, that's a big pepperoni. No, that's all the grease absorbed.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Harold. I don't eat at Domino's really either, and we've only got 4 restaurants, fast food restaurants in our
Well,
little
Jared
town.
actually
So that's 2 of
Jared
them.
pointed the light to me.
Oh,
Restaurant
so good. So good. You gotta try
where
it.
Old Country Inn used to be, and I went to it yesterday.
City.
With my brother,
City-in.
Old City Inn, and
Yep.
I went there and they got some garlic cheese curds. Oh, them boys were squeaking like some mice in my mouth. I was like, oh, this is yummy.
Do you know what mice, what sound they make?
No,
when
no,
they're
no,
in
no.
your
When
mouth?
you eat, no. Well, anyway, when you eat cheese curds, it's supposed to squeak in your mouth. That's how you know it's a real cheese curd.
That's how you know it's a real Wisconsin cheese curd.
Yeah,
That's how you know it's a good
Wisconsin
one,
cheese curd.
anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. Maybe we'll try that out next time. I don't know. Big Back's gotta find other places to go. You know.
The hunter-gatherer
So-
got to find somewhere to hunt or gather.
So, well, those are all awesome stories, and I'm glad we could vent about it, get it out there for everybody to judge us about. That's fine. That's why we're here.
You know-
I think we're gonna.
Oh, no, I was about to talk over you because I'm disrespectful. You keep going.
No, go for it. Go for it. If you have
Oh.
something else to say, because I was just gonna move into our hot topics of the week.
All right, I was gonna say, for our big, ginormous, gigantic fan base, if you got any like big back horror stories, big back, tax tips, if you got any, if you're a big back, just let us know. Say something like, I'm a big back too. Just say something.
Or if there's a place of establishment, and it doesn't have to be food. If it's like an apparel store and they just like treated you horribly, and you're just like, nope, I'm done. If there's any place like that, send it in. Let us know. We'd love to hear from you. But I think we're gonna wind the episode down. We've been going for a little bit. We're gonna roll right into our hot topics of the week. Who do I pick first? I'm gonna pick Dylan. Dylan, you're gonna go first.
Yay, Dylan!
I love Darren.
I don't know. I really don't. I
picked the
haven't
wrong
been
guy to
watching
go
anything
first.
new. You really did.
So you're doing nothing. You're bored.
And yeah, I haven't found any new music or anything yet this week. Waiting
Do you-
for Friday for the new drop.
Do you have any
There's,
new moles on you or something? New freckles?
No.
You have a third nipple that you grew or something? I can check out.
No. No.
I
There's
wish
no,
you
like,
did.
new
Give me more to
games
play
that
with.
you're, there's no new game that, playing last weekend with your buddies.
I actually
like
have
bunch
a
of
third
children.
nipple.
No, I'm not gonna say that because.
Alright.
Jared's a meanie bobini about it.
I have
Oh,
a third
Jared
nipple,
can
by
suck
the
a
way.
fat
That's a
cock.
factual statement.
For $1 billion, I can.
Yeah, where's the
No,
billion
you
at?
can't. You're gonna do it for free.
That doesn't sound like a good
Possibly.
business deal.
Free.
I read Trump's The Art of the Deal. That's a bad deal, brother.
Okay, so Dylan, you have nothing.
I really got nothing.
I
What?
now
So-
have 2 of them.
Now we have the boring person of the pod. We're gonna give that award out later.
Womp womp.
Harold, you're next. Give me something.
I'll give you something, brother. Hot topic of the week.
Oh my god, you don't have
Ooh.
Dude,
I'm sorry.
Hey,
For the fans, brother.
All right,
Oh,
so
man.
We don't have any.
I came to a conclusion about something, and I don't know. It took me a while to realize this. Kanye West needs to be put in a home. I'm
Oh
sorry.
my gosh. Oh no, that dude needs to be banned.
He
Like,
needs
get him out of here.
like there is
Ship
like
him off.
there's like alpha gooners, there's like top tier gooners, and then there's Kanye. Kanye is like the master gooner. First off, what in your mind makes you go, you know what, my beautiful wife, I want you to wear this to the carpet, and
Oh my
proceed
gosh,
to give
that
her
was awful.
you gave her a napkin from McDonald's. It's see-through. I saw more than I've ever seen before. Like, what? Now, granted, it's Kanye, so everyone's gonna go, oh, well, that's Kanye for you. He does silly stuff like that. It's like, you know what? We gotta start normalizing it. People are being weirdos. Stop going, well, that's them, so they're allowed to be. No, they're a weirdo. Kanye's a weirdo, and I'm the biggest Kanye fan I know. Well, maybe
you
Richard.
are.
Richard's a big Kanye guy too, but he agreed with me. He was like, "What the hell is going on?"
Yeah.
Also, whoever's kid that was peeking on the side of the stage, your mama, you need to go. She needs
They
help.
caught you. They caught you slacking, brother. They caught you.
And then I guess a mini thing
jeez.
before I move on. What was Jaden Smith wearing? What was that?
You seen that finally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Why is he
Yeah,
wearing the
that's
Wednesday
so
house on
fucking
his
weird.
head?
So, that guy's weird.
He looked like a
fucking
Minecraft
weird.
character.
Yeah. A lot of weird stuff on the red carpet. This is why I'm happy I'm not famous, as I don't want to be in that at all.
No.
Can I get, if we become famous and make it to the red carpet for like, we're winning awards for
You're
the
going
best
by
podcast,
yourself.
can we have you in that dress, Andrew?
No.
Okay.
We can have you in that dress, Harold.
If you can fit me in one, go ahead.
Oh, well, I mean, it'll rip, and what's the difference?
It's
you
gonna
know?
look like
Right?
it's gonna look like they caught Moby Dick and the net started cutting, like shredding.
Yeah, no, I don't know how they ever came to that agreement, but neither here nor there. We're moving on. Jared, tell me you
Me.
got something.
I got two of them now.
Oh, you can make up for Dylan!
Two of them. Well, one of them's because of that man. It's because of that man
Oh, so it's-
and
let's
Mr.
count.
Harold.
Oh, go fuck
Uh-oh.
yourself.
They both are all like, oh, I ain't got nothing to look forward to, blah, 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 boring life, blah, blah, blah. They forgot to mention the fact
Oh,
that
yeah,
they're
you're right.
coming over to play some old school video games with me.
When?
Apparently, they're not excited about this. Andrew, you're also invited.
Yeah, he's.
Oh,
he's
thanks! I feel like I'm left out of everything.
And so, Dylan's all, oh, I don't know, got nothing to do, being a little bitch.
Right. I got
I
nothing to
fucking
look
love
forward
you,
to.
but fuck you.
Okay.
Heck, all
And
about
second, is pretty much just only for Dylan.
Oh,
I am about to make some of the greatest shit ever to eat, and he is not going to enjoy it at all.
No, this is disgusting. Yeah.
No,
is it biscuits and gravy?
It is
It's
biscuits
even
and
better.
gravy pizza.
Yes! Oh. Oh.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Interesting.
Oh,
Okay.
it's good. Trust me, it's fucking good.
Like the sauce is gravy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, basically, I'll explain it quick. The sauce is gravy. I buy pre-made crust because, goddamn, I ain't no baker.
Sure.
I ain't no
Well,
baker.
yeah, your gravy is the sauce, and then you put some scrambled eggs on that bad boy.
Ooh.
And then you sprinkle a little more of the sausage on there, and then cover that bitch in cheese.
That actually doesn't sound
then-
half bad.
Top it all off, you drizzle just a little more gravy on top of all that. Because you can never have too much gravy.
Is that almost? I want to say that it feels like it's almost like that breakfast, like quick trip pizza.
Kind
how
of. They
it
got a different
sounds.
type. They got a different style sauce. They don't use country
Yeah,
gravy.
I think I don't know if it is a gravy though, right?
It's some kind of gravy. I don't know what. It's fucking good. I like this.
Yeah, that's good. So if that is
Oh, yeah.
like that,
This is
sign me
better.
up.
Are-
Yeah, that's probably better.
So I think we gotta have an emergency meeting right now for the big backboard. Are we kicking Dylan out for his terrible biscuits and gravy take?
No,
If he
you
wasn't
can't-
so damn cute, I would say yeah. But
Yeah, I'm
No.
taking
Look
the
at 'em.
slightest
No,
with
I'm
me.
gonna defend Dylan because I get it. Some of the texture, like I get it because there's not everything that Dylan likes that Harold likes or Jared likes. But Dylan he makes some really good food.
Oh,
all right,
you're
this
right.
man can cook. So you kick him out, you're kicking me out too because I want to go with those sliders, man. Those sliders are to die for, brother.
Andrew, the paralegal here, defends Dylan. Yeah. Okay, Dylan's a big back. He
Harold,
keeps
I got
it.
an idea.
Says the illiterate. All right.
Harold,
We're
I have an
ending this
idea.
episode before we
We kick them two out. We bring in Vince and Rigo.
Ooh.
No,
Dude,
they-
no, because that's a
Sounds
bad
like a bunch
idea,
of-
though. Wait, whoa. That's a bad idea, because you know what's going to happen? They're going to be talking about smoking and making Mexican food, and the whole time we're going to be crying because we're hungry. We'll be like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Can you email me some of that brisket, Vince, please?
All right, Dylan, we'll go start our own pod. No.
All right.
We send sneak
Yeah,
shots
you
at each
gotta
other.
Run it back a little bit. All right,
Dylan?
Back to our
Jared.
boat. Ooh!
Oh,
Dylan,
he's got something. He's got something.
Dylan,
Yeah, go ahead, Jared.
I love you.
I love you too.
That was it.
Okay. So, you know how I told you I dug out the 64. I found it, but I didn't have the video cable.
Mm-hmm.
I ordered a new one, overnighted it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gets here today. I'm home. Ronan's barking because the delivery truck pulls in the driveway, right? So I look out the window. What did my eyes behold? Oh my goodness!
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah?
What a baddie! What a
Whoa.
baddie!
God damn,
From-
that's a good
Alright,
delivery.
Wait, is she...
Okay,
Is she...
Jared. So you know,
Yeah,
you know,
You get to see her package?
Whoa, wait, what? Whoa.
It has some cover, but so the rear end on that thing was barely contained.
Oh,
Let me tell you.
It
that's not,
is...
You know, okay, so you know the one you obsess over at work?
it's nice.
Puts it to shame.
Oof.
Puts it to shame.
Wait, is
Damn,
she...
I'm jealous.
Is she a sister?
Oh my goodness.
She a sister?
Oh my goodness.
Got a twin?
I don't know.
I'm not
Maybe.
asking for a friend.
You don't know if she's a
Yeah.
sister? Because there's...
I wasn't looking.
Oh.
I wasn't looking at that.
Yeah, he was a little distracted, bud.
All right. All right. We're going to get banned or people are going to come for us. We're going to get hate
My
threats,
goodness.
whatever it is.
I gotta
Hey,
order
booty's
some more
booty.
things
It don't
real quick.
matter.
Gotta order some more
Dylan's like
shit quick.
draining his bank account.
Can have one thing delivered every day.
Hey,
Yep.
and you know what they said in robots? They said you could be new parts, old parts, or spare parts. You can shine no matter what you're made of. If you got ass, you got
And
ass.
there's Harold. Yeah.
Hey, by the way, that is a
Um,
great movie.
It is.
Who's
It
the
is.
Who's the dame with the sweet keister?
Harold, you remind me of her.
He
Aunt
does.
Fanny.
He does.
And
What is it?
Aunt Fanny.
Ah, so Harold.
Dylan, I will say you do need a hot date to Harold's wedding. So,
yeah, I'm gonna order some. Hey, you want to
Couple
go
more
to a
things,
wedding?
and yeah, there you go. There
hey,
you
you
go.
never know. You never know, man. You never know.
Be like, there's Arby's there, girl.
I mean, you already. I mean, you're pretty much at ground zero, so you can't go any lower than that. So.
You just tell me, like,
You
if you
can't.
say no, my dog's gonna eat you in one whole bite.
Yeah, shoot
Oh,
your
wow.
shot, man.
Shoot or shoot.
Shoot or shoot, and you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
That's
So,
what Dion Waiters,
with
baby.
that, we are wrapping up this beautiful episode of the Jerk Circle podcast. I don't know what episode. I've lost count. I can go back and count. but-
Wait, hold
Yeah,
up.
who knows?
Lazy.
I'm getting a call from the editor. This is episode
Oh
16.
yeah, you're getting a call from the editor. Sure.
Editors? Yeah, editor.
I will tell our listeners where they can find us. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts. Typically, we're probably on there. You know, you can find us. Unless it's like a Wish version, then we're probably not
Yeah,
on
then
there.
maybe not.
If you're looking for Dylan, you can find him at the Peppermint Hippo. He's there most weekends.
No, I'm not.
No.
Oh, are you not?
All
Are
right,
you at, are you
all
at,
right.
Are you at a different one,
Yeah.
buddy?
Harold, do you have a number
Oh,
for
come
us?
on, no.
Do I have a number? I mean, I could give you my phone number.
Okay, you don't have a
Already
number,
have
so
it.
we're done with this. We're done. It's over.
It's
It's
number
done.
Oh, Finito.
We'll tell you the number next time, where you can go.
I
through
said it
yourself.
was episode 16. You dipshit. I said that's what
Yeah.
episode it was.
Yeah, I
He did
heard
say it.
Oh, maybe I was talking and I didn't hear you. That's on me.
I forgive you.
Episode 16. That's a lot.
Wait. Oh
Right?
no, it's
Yep.
it's. Wait, is it episode? It's episode 15. I'm sorry.
Oh, so Harold can't count.
All right,
You
so
need to
I'm,
get Miss
I'm not
Lip on the
idiot.
phone.
He's
Where's
in
Miss
the phone.
Lippa when you need her?
All right.
She don't work there no more. She ain't
No,
good
no.
enough.
She don't.
This has been the Jerk Circle podcast. We will be back next week at our regularly scheduled program. Until then, say bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Big
Deuces,
back,
it
big
was-
back, big back, big back. Yay!
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. He's loving it.
I'm not loving it.